Alright then. Hey.
Adam, were you just speaking to David? I didn't know he'd finished his call. Is everything okay?
As well as can be expected.
Right, like I know what that means anymore. The phone's been ringing off the hook ever since Bill Taggart's little press conference this evening.
Taggart. Sarah was speaking about him when I walked in. What's the founder of the Humanity Front saying about us now?
Oh, he's all sincere this time, denouncing all the violence that's been committed against us, offering to come here in person to express his deepest sympathies.
Right. No wonder the boss seems grumpy.
Can you blame him? If it were up to Luddites like Taggart, you would have died on that operating table. The problem is, he knows how to play on people's fears.
Tampering with human biology can be pretty scary.
Tell that to all the war ants whose lives have been improved because of it. But if Taggart has his way, if he can sway popular opinion enough, then the United Nations will be forced to take a stand. Mark my words. That man is trouble.
He sure seems like it. Another bathroom. Oh? So this is my office.
Man, what am I doing here? This is nuts. Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard. For a while, we thought you were a goner, too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah. Tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
Well, a couple of months ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some neuropozyne from one of the labs.
Jesus, Tim.
What?
You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute.
And there are cameras in the room.
What were you thinking?
I know. It's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
How'd you manage to do it?
Pretty ballsy stealing a patented drug from a secure lab. How'd you manage to do it?
Both Tyndall and I worked the night shift every other week. I stashed the neuropozyne in a bag while he edited the security footage. Guess he kept part of it.
Neuropozyne. What could you guys want with an anti-rejection drug for augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Why do you automatically assume I was trying to turn a profit?
How about Tyndall? Can't you reason with him?
Try, but Tyndall's a pretty driven guy. I mean, the guy's like a rock. You need a Casey aug or something to crack him.
Casey?
Social enhancer. It's an augmentation designed to read people's reactions and behavioral patterns. Higher end series even allows you to directly influence people with pheromones or something.
That's a hint.
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall has on me. It's probably in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills. You might have to look around for an alternate path. Maybe use the fire escape or something.
And I should care about this because...
Damn, Adam. Are you really going to shake me down like this? That's cold. I'm hurting here. Look, I may be able to get my hands on a weapon mod for you. Jeez, never thought I'd have to buy your help.
Sure.
All right. Tell me more.
Really? Wow, thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for. The security footage will probably be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
Do I have to do this like right now? Oh, so the blue is side quest. Got it. Guess we're doing a side quest.
If they made a presentation in Washington, the UN wouldn't even be considering restrictions.
We don't know that for sure.
I need to go downstairs. I just went around in circles. Damn it.
This whole thing just brings back bad memories. I love working here, but it's hard knowing that at any second, God, I can't talk about it.
The objective screen details your current missions and objectives. In here, you can find extra information that may help you better understand what needs to be done. Missions can be activated or deactivated, depending on if you want them to appear in your radar or not. Deactivated missions can still be completed.
Okay. So let's go to the quests. Tim Carell is a researcher at Seraph Industries. Tasmel seems a former employee of Sarah's name. Sarah's named Brian True. Apparently can't miss it. It's protected by a large security gate. First I will be... Okay. Investigating the suicide terrorist. Please move the body of the suicide terrorist to the downtown. And I need to visit Lim first. Okay, let's go to Lim. And then we'll do the side quest.
Mrs. Reed?
Adam, I'm sorry you startled me. And please, call me Cassandra. You and Megan were together long enough. I was waiting for you.
Out here? Why not come meet me inside?
I don't know. I guess I'm just not ready. But this is where
I am
you
very
work.
posh.
But to me, this is also the place where I lost my...
Posh, I mean. I guess I never thought of it that way. I know what you mean. It's never been the same for me either.
I try not to think about it.
Oh. Well, I guess it's the sensible thing to do. I just don't know if I'd be able to. But then again, after what you've been through...
Yeah. A lot of things changed 6 months ago.
I can't get over how much they've changed you. At first, I couldn't even believe you were still alive. How do you handle all of this?
They did what they had to do to save me. And in a way, I can do more now than I ever could.
I'm glad to know you take it so well. Many of us wouldn't be able to cope so easily with such traumatic changes.
Can I ask why you wanted to see me?
Yes, of course. I'm sorry. I'm here about Megan. About what happened to her. Or rather, about the investigation into what happened.
What about it?
Well, simply put, I feel something is not quite right with the way the case was handled.
You think there was some foul play involved?
I do. Call it mother's intuition. But when speaking to some of the investigators, there were a lot of inconsistencies. And then I met this detective, a man called Chase. He agreed things weren't handled by the book, although he has no proof.
And now you want to find out more?
I'll never hear my daughter laugh again, Adam. I'll never get a call from her to ask how I've been, or have the chance to ask her about her day. She was stolen from me. However unjustified this all is, I still want to know why it happened. You're not the same, Adam. And we've yet to see if it's for better or worse. But I know you loved Megan. Please, will you help me find out what really happened to her?
Should I expect some form of compensation for this?
Adam, you're serious,
I'm
huh?
sorry, I just have to.
My God, this isn't who you used to be. I thought a chance to know what really happened to Megan, what really happened to you, would have been enough. Would have been worth your time.
Should I expect some form
Okay,
of
it says the
compensation
same
for
thing.
this?
Adam,
I'll accept.
I never got a chance to investigate the attack myself. I'll look into it.
thank you. This means the world to me, Adam. Really.
The first thing I'll need to do is meet with this detective Chase.
Good. He works part-time as a security guard in an apartment building on Brooklyn Court.
Oh.
I'll be waiting for you in your apartment lobby once you're done.
Why does a detective need to work part-time as a security guard?
Oh, he retired soon after the case. I don't really know the details. Maybe he'll tell you more.
I'm on it.
Thanks. This place looks cool. Except you can also use your weapons here, so do not try to do that.
I'm sorry. I really can't talk right now, Mr. Jensen. I'm still in shock
Mr.
of
Jensen,
what happened at the Sarah
is it true that the
plant.
leader of the terrorist cell got away? Guess you weren't as ready as Mr. Sarif thought.
Fuck you.
Have you found anything?
Oh. It's her. Ah, fudge.
Please. I've got to know what really happened to Megan.
Leave.
I think that's about it.
Beat it.
Beat it. What are you playing? Oh, I have ammo. What are you playing? I don't know.
I got nothing to say to you.
Whatever.
Leave it.
We have the place around.
Since when did we take orders from David Sarif?
What are you talking about?
Hazardous material they were worried about. More like there was something illegal in there that they wanted the rent-a-cop to get rid of. We should have never let that guy in.
Fuck you.
Argument there. I can't feel you.
Okay, so I need to find Limb Clinic. This is a pretty big place. Like, wow. Now, that looks like a police station. But I need to check.
I, for one, approve of these protests. These limb people are drug pushers.
That's Limb Clinic. Cool.
Ah, Mr. Jensen. David Serov told me you'd be dropping by. I've just been reviewing the test results we received on you last week.
Should I start rolling up my sleeves?
Surprisingly, no. I see no trace of glial tissue buildup in any of your charts.
It's been 6 months, Doug. Shouldn't I be on neuropozyne shots by now?
One would think, but these test results show no signs of implant rejection. If anything, the bond between tissue and electrodes seems to be getting stronger.
So I'm free to go?
Well, Mr. Serif did ask me to discuss another topic with you. You are aware that several precautionary measures had to be put into place during your first surgery?
Not all of my implants were switched on, I know.
The damage caused by the hematoma had to be taken into account. Your brain needed time to recover, to get used to the mechanical neural processors and turn them on naturally over time.
Cut to the chase, Doug. What does Sarif want?
He feels that you might be ready to speed up the activation process using special software known as Praxis Kits.
You mean I don't have to wait for my augmentations to kick in naturally anymore?
You can, if you prefer. But Mr. Serif did make a generous donation to LIM in your name, thus ensuring that Praxis software linked to your particular neuro enhancements would always be available to you and you alone. Please, take a look.
Okay. I can buy this. Okay then. Typhoon ammo. I can use the Typhoon? What's this? Gains a temporary increase of 50 health points. The habitism contains whatever. It will not regenerate. When you say temporary, does that mean once it gets hit, it goes away or something? Replenishes 3 energy cells in fuel. I can get this whenever I want, so yeah. Gain 1 practice point for use in the augmentation. Kill enemies in a 360-degree arc. Typhoon explosive system augmentation. Pack of 10mm gauge. Stainless steel ball bearings. Molded in a frangible diffusion matrix. Okay. I'm gonna use my money on this.
Very well, Mr. Jensen. In good health.
Thank you. Cool. I got 2 now. So, which one do I want more? As cloaking system, which would be really cool. How long does it last? Dermal armor, which means reduced damage. Subinated leg processors. Prostheses, or whatever you want to call it. Smart vision, see-through walls. Take down multiple opponents. Ooh. Stealth enhancer. That one could be useful. But I'll get the stealth for now. Is that all I have to do here?
Protesting is not against the law.
I know.
Cool.
Adam, are you finished at the clinic?
For now.
Good. Right now I want to know who that corpse is. Head over to the police station and get his neural hub. And Adam, if you can't talk your way in, consider making a strategic retreat. There's gotta be another entrance on the side of the building.
Grayson hooked me up with some real tight merch. Those art lovers get in my face now, I'm ready to pop. Grayson, where he at?
So this is Detective
Hello
Chase.
there. Well, you must be Adam Jensen.
A keen observation.
Mrs. Reed told me you might pay me a visit. And don't take this the wrong way, but you're kind of hard to miss.
I'll try to take that as a compliment. She told me you might have information regarding Megan Reed's case and the attack on Seraph headquarters.
Oh boy, what a mess. Total pissing match. We had the feds on our ass, orders from 3 different departments, and pressure from so many lobbyists it felt like being the scrawny new kid in the prison shower.
It is a very high-profile case. Mrs. Reed said you thought some procedures were overlooked.
You got that right. I mean, you know how it is. Mrs. Reed told me you used to be a cop. There's always cases where you see the lazy officers taking shortcuts. But this was different.
Different how?
Too much stuff got overlooked. People seemed way too eager to jump to conclusions, and every time I was remotely insistent, I got turned down by ranking officers. People wanted to bury this thing fast. That's never a good sign.
Surely you have something more substantial than this.
Yeah, well, that's where you come in. I got a couple of leads I could never fully investigate. I started poking around, but these government-type agents just gave me the creeps. I got scared. Months away from retirement, I didn't want to fuck things up. But you obviously have the means to get to the bottom of this.
So what have you got?
First off, there's a rumor that the order to close the investigation came from higher up, maybe even outside the local department. Anything like that would have passed through Captain Penn. There might be traces of this left on his office computer.
Guess I'll have to pay a visit to the local precinct.
Well, while you're there, there was an officer assigned to the case, Chet Wagner. He's not what you call a choir boy. And when he suddenly got brought on the case, I got suspicious. Somebody wanted him there. And I'm pretty sure he tampered with some of the evidence. You should talk to him. Find out what he knows.
Okay, I'll have a little chat with Officer Wagner.
You'll most likely find him in the lobby. He got retrograded from his conduct, and he takes depositions now. He won't budge easily, but I'm pretty sure you can find some dirt on him on his desktop. His office is on the 3rd floor. You might find something there to help loosen up his tongue.
Anything else worth looking into?
Yeah, when the order came down to close the case, the bulk of the evidence was stashed in the storage locker. Maybe you can find some interesting stuff in there. It's on the alley right next to the station. The code is 4891. But I know an outside agency had access to that locker, so be careful.
Thanks for the heads up.
It's nothing. And, please, don't bother coming back here with details. Don't get me wrong, I'm glad to help. But the less I know about this case, the better I'll feel.
An outside agency may have tampered with the storage
You
locker?
said an outside agency may have tampered with the storage locker. What did you mean by that?
Well, I've seen, I've heard that government agents may have locked up some of the more sensitive evidence in a safe inside the locker.
Come on, Chase. What are you not telling me?
Damn it! Okay, listen. I snooped around that locker before and found the safe code. But I kinda got caught by one of those guys. He knows I know, Jensen. If I give you the code, they'll know I talked. Call me negative, but I can't think of a nice outcome to that.
Why retire from the force only to become a security guard? I mean, it looks like you still love the work.
I love the idea of being a cop. Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to join the force. But I just got fed up. It's not like I had imagined it. It's a job. Some people are good at it, while others just don't care. And it shows. This case, the Sarif case, it was just the last drop in a cup already full.
How did you get assigned to this case?
I didn't push for it, if that's what you mean. To be honest, I didn't want to get involved.
Why not?
I was an honest cop, Jensen. I always tried to conduct myself in accordance with the law, with procedures, and what I believed was right. Not really the standard MO for a case like this.
That's all I need for now.
Okay then. Time to... Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. Okay, let's turn some stuff off and we'll do it like when we get more augmented stuff because we need to talk to people. And it'll be good to have the persuasion thing. Turn that off. And retrieve the dead terrorist neural hub. So we're going to stick with the main story for a while. That's just that. Time to head to the police station. What's this on my right hand side? That's the police station right there. Whoa, that was an audio log. Eclitos, here's another code. Opens the manager's outputter in the admin building. Oh, that's what the pocket things do. Okay. I need controls. Because, well... What is it? Like... Oh. Hey. I am... Okay. So it's F1, that is. What's this?
I could do that.
This is not the PlayStation. PlayStation. Wee. Okay, so I need to... Okay. Is this where I'm going? Yep.
I'm thinking about getting my pit bull admitted. Get him to cyber bar, cyber bank.
Maybe those Purity First nuts have got the right idea. Might be the only way to get the governments off their asses and do something.
Well then. Okay, so the next right. Oh, that sucks. Ugh, okay, I need to continue going forward then. Let's try opening this. Capturing software, okay. Well then. Where am I? I am right here. And now I can just head over here.
I never let T-Boss be booking me with no cards.
Here it is. The police station. I feel like I found it easier to get here when I was a kid, and I find that embarrassing. Yeah, it can often contain passcodes or computer passwords. Pocket secretaries. Hello.
These offices are off limits to civilians, sir. Don't go in there.
Arrival of William Taggart, celebrity author and founder of the Antioch.
Hey, Jensen. Long time no see.
Jensen, I have a message
You're not
for
here
you
to see Wayne
from one of your
Hawes, are you?
former
He's
colleagues,
a desk sergeant on
a
duty with me.
Detective Alexander.
Jenny, what did you want?
She said she could use some help if you can make your way over to Grand River Road. And might I just add, as wonderful as it is to have you back at the office, I am not your personal dating service.
Okay, so where am I going? River area. Okay.
Restricted area beyond this point, sir. Jensen,
Did you see
what
it
the
on
hell are
the
you
news?
doing here?
Liza man.
Station's supposed to be off limits to all non-essentials. You don't even
Sounds
fucking
good.
work here anymore.
Man, this town is dead. I should have just moved to Philadelphia.
Yeah, hang on just a sec. Shit. Jensen?
Haas, surprised to see you here.
Yeah, well, I guess you're better at looking out for yourself than I am.
I don't have time for your self-pity. I need to get into the morgue.
That's it? Now, forget it. I don't know what's going on with that body down there, but my orders come from the brass. No one gets in. First thing you say to me after almost 2 years is you want something?
Should I have given you an order? You've always been very good at following those.
God damn. Where do you get off being so self-righteous? You think I like this? Look at me. From SWAT team commander to a crummy desk sergeant in the 2-bit precinct. I don't need this from you. I get enough of it at home. So either come up with something better than your usual attitude, or you can just forget it, because you came to me.
You think I knew you'd be here? Just open the door and stop getting in the way. You're angry, you've got a right to be, but I have to get inside that morgue. Can't deal with that past right now. I know it's a risk, but I really do need to get into that morgue.
Okay, look, you're angry, and you've got a right to be. I'm putting you in a bad position, but I have to get inside that morgue. I won't let it get back to you.
I'm always in a bad position. I don't believe this. I just got my life back together and you show up. When's it gonna end? You know the moment I open that door, it's all over, right? I'll be lucky if all that happens is I get fired. Is it really that important?
Yes, your job is at risk. Yes, you've taken the blame for what happened in the past, but look, I need your help. And it's important. You got my word, whatever happens, I'll take care of you.
That's good to hear. Look, I am so tired of having that incident wrapped around my throat. Yeah, I killed a kid. He was augmented. He was a threat. That's what you do. We had civilians to protect. I don't need people always second-guessing me on that.
Okay, yeah, but he was 15, Has. How can you justify that? We all make mistakes, Wayne. You have to believe that and forgive yourself. Nobody's judging you. That's not why I'm here.
We all make mistakes, Wayne. Nobody blames you for it. You have to believe that and forgive yourself, or you'll never put it behind you.
I'm not. What happened wasn't my fault. You were in command, but when they told you to take the shot, you refused. So they told me. You and we were trained to follow orders, Jensen. I couldn't say no. I wasn't strong enough. Adam, please. I need to hear you say it wasn't my fault.
You're lying to yourself. You pulled that trigger. It's in the past now, Wayne. We can put it behind us.
Wayne, it was a bad situation. You didn't do anything wrong.
Adam,
I love you.
Thanks.
What?
The door's unlocked. I'll tell the guys to let you through. Now, I need to be alone for a while.
Well then.
Jensen, right? I've heard about you. Yeah, you were a good cop by most accounts. But you're lucky you got out.
Are you supposed to be here, sir? I thought the station had been locked down.
Earlier in the week, but police decided to shut down the legal rally prematurely and closed the Broadview Tunnel. Perhaps
Is there something I can help you with, sir?
Kind of. Okay, so I need to find stairs. What is it with me in bathrooms?
all the media speculation surrounding that hostage situation in Detroit has just grown. Thanks to the arrival of William
You're Jensen, right? One of my buddies told me you were SWAT. Once upon a time.
Speaking from the tarmac at Wayne.
Here it is, downstairs.
Are you supposed to be here, sir? I thought the station had been locked down.
You talk a lot.
About time. You the home sec guy I was ordered to wait for? Tell Manderley I didn't get the memo until I was halfway through the autopsy. By then, it was too late to close him up again.
Right. So you recovered the neural hub?
Tricky bit of work that was. A few inches lower and the bullet would have fried more than just the pedal connectors. As it is, I can't guarantee you'll get anything useful out of it, other than the fact that it's been modified.
Modified? With what?
Some kind of wet drive. But hey, I didn't look. Ultraviolet means ultraviolet, and I know how touchy you guys get when it comes to matters of national security. He's all yours. The hub's been detached, but I left it in the skull as ordered. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got paperwork to fix.
Thank you.
Boss, I got the neural hub. Looks like it's been modified with some kind of wet drive. Pritchard should have a look at it.
No, don't bring it here. Frank's not finished running his diagnostic, and I don't want to risk connecting any tech to our networks till he's done.
Especially if the tech is military. So what do you want me to do?
Take the hub to your apartment. I'll have Frank contact you there.
I suggest you conclude your business and get out.
Is there a reason these stairs are so long? Like, seriously, mate.
Thanks to the arrival of William Taggart, celebrity.
Jensen, right? Heard about you.
Hey, give me a call in a couple of days.
Don't forget, limb clinics are open 24/7 days. I'm 24/7 every day to satisfy your mentioned needs. There's so many alleyways in this game. I should really just stick to following the roads. Boom. I like doing that. The cloaking. It probably does waste my cells though. And it did.
If you ask me, these riots are David Seraf's fault.
Where are you, Jensen? I haven't got all night.
Hello, Pritchard. I'm almost in my apartment now.
Well, when you do get in there, connect the neural hub to your computer. I've created a secure tunnel, and I'll take over remotely.
You can access my personal computer.
Who do you think configured your security protocols?
Mr. Jensen, I fixed up your apartment real nice. That special request you asked for works like a charm.
Special request?
Welcome home, Mr. Jensen.
Thanks. Who? What? And anything to eat? Tragedy struck Seraph Industries in Milwaukee Junction this evening as a homemade biological explosive planned by pro-human extremists were detonated, killing several employees. It was completely unexpected, commented Sergeant Neil Townsend, chief of the tactical unit. They were much better organized than we had anticipated. Eyewitnesses slammed Townsend's team for reacting too slowly to the situation. The criticism underscores the considerable problems facing a department that is still blamed for mishandling a similar standoff 2 years ago in Mexican town where a SWAT team killed a 15-year-old teen, igniting a citywide riot. When asked if fears of rekindling public unrest prevented him from acting any sooner, Townsend declined comment. Excerpted from a talk given by Hugh Darrow at the 2020 Human Plus conference in San Jose. We got carried away with the idea of bolting robot arms and legs to our flashy torsos, but firmly believe that the real core of what we can innovate lies within our meat, more specifically our brains. Deep brain implants are the way in which the human machine can truly be supercharged. Consider our grey matter. Our neural DNA has been imprinted with a mammoth amount of information, allowing us to parallel process huge and complex data sets in quick order. But for all of that, our wet memory is patchy and sporadic. We lack the ability to communicate data in complete fashion. Through the use of cognitive enhancement implants, providing neurotropic stimuli, we are capable of creating a new level of neural synchrony that can effectively boost the brain capacity. And via wirelessly data processing subsystems, a form of radio telepathy, is a real and viable concept. Faster brains processing more data, reacting quicker, capable of streaming that data in real time to other similarly accelerated posthumans. This is the real frontier. Anyway, I'm going to end it here for now. I feel like we're going up to a big quest right here, since we have to go to our computer and everything. Combat rifle, nice. I'll probably do that soon. Hang on, let me take away the pistol. How is it full? I don't need that. Cool. So I have how much for that? 49. Cool. So yeah, I'm gonna end it here. I'll see you guys next time. See ya.